everybody, man. Welcome. Thank you guys for being here. Make sure you guys like, subscribe, and comment, man, to this channel, man. And thank y'all for being here again. Um, Laker fans, relax. It is okay. Everybody is just overblown that the Lakers lost to the Nets, right? And let's understand something. Laker fans, let me speak to y'all for a moment. For one, Dennis Schroeder wasn't there. For two, AD wasn't there. Now, look who you guys had on the floor, and look who you guys were playing with. Now, look at what transpired at the beginning of the game, right? Why do y'all think Joe Harris, out of all people, was guarding LeBron James for most of the quarter, right? Because the Nets understand that the only person that is able to really get his own shot is LeBron James. You know, their game plan kind of reminded me of, you remember LeBron's last year in Cleveland? His first round of the playoff, they went up against the Pacers, right? And if you guys remember, like the first or second quarter, they always started off with Bogdanovich guarding LeBron James. Now, why is that? A lot of times, teams are gonna use their sharpshooters, or they're gonna use their sharpshooters on LeBron James. Why? Because they know that they can't guard LeBron James one-on-one every possession, right? But in their heads, they're gonna think that, oh, LeBron can easily take him to the hole, and there's no other playmakers around LeBron James that's gonna do any damage. So you know what they're doing is they're gonna let LeBron get as many points as he wants to, but he's gonna have to work for it. Especially if he's gonna drive to the hole. Like, they understand how much energy he'll waste by just driving to the hole every time on a bad defender, right? Because with the sharpshooter, and in this case Joe Harris, what he was doing was and with Joe Harris, he's not a playmaker, he's not a rebounder, he's not a dribbler. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's not gonna make anything happen on the offensive end by himself. So you know what they do is they use Joe Harris to tire him, to really tire him out, because the only thing he's gonna do on offense is shoot. He's a sharpshooter. He shot 6 or 7. You know what I'm saying? Like, look, he has Kyrie Irving and James Harden that can both get their own shot. And when one of them start getting hot, they're eventually gonna get double teamed. And you know who's gonna be left open? Joe Harris, or anybody, or any other sharpshooter that's on that team. And I don't think that the Nets are gonna have 8 3-pointers come from the bench. I think that Dennis Schroeder will eventually be back. And you know, look, LeBron does this every year, right? Where he does this fill-out session with a new team that is considered a super team or a favorite. They go to the finals. He did this with the Clippers last year. He does this to a lot of teams. Like, look, he even does this in the playoffs. Like, he'll lose. Like, he can risk losing the first game or game 1 in a playoff game, because that's his fill-out session. Like, he's willing to fill out the competition to see what they're doing, you know, and like he plays the long game. So for me, from the outside in, yeah, they're going to use Joe Harris every single time to guard LeBron James because they're not going to use Joe Harris to do anything else because on offense they're going to look. He's going to look to try and get open to pull a three. Because look, Joe Harris shot 10 shots and 7 of his shots were threes. And he hit 6 of them. So, look, once Dennis Schroeder gets back, you guys will have another playmaker and a defensive player, who is going to be taking the load from LeBron James, right? And now, I will say this, though. I think the Lakers' downfall right now, the Lakers' downfall right now is their lack of three-point shots made. Like, they really got to pick that up. Like, I mean, to me, that's what I feel is the only problem. Because, think about this too. The Nets made 18 threes. The Lakers only made 8. And they still only lost by 11. Granted, the game was probably out of reach or whatever, but still, it wasn't like the Nets blew them out. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, they hit what? They were plus 30 in three-point shooting, and they didn't blow them out. You know what I'm saying? Like, it made it seem like it was out of reach, but they didn't necessarily blow them out. And of course, the Lakers can't count on the Nets just missing. But I mean, honestly, the way this team is built, this may be the first team to have one of the worst defenses ever to be in the NBA Finals because their offense is just so explosive. So the Lakers don't have anything to worry about. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure Anthony Davis will probably be out for 3 to 4 weeks, maybe a month or so, to get him rested, and then, they'll see what happens. But look, the Warriors are on the 8th seed with Steph Curry missing Klay Thompson. The Trailblazers had Damian Lillard. He's missing CJ and Nurkic. They're in the 4th seed. Denver is in the 8th seed. Denver is the 7th seed. Denver's the 8th seed, and the Warriors are the 6th or 7th seed. One of them. Dallas ain't even in the playoff race right now. And you got the Clippers. Well, yeah, you got the Clippers, who's in 3rd. You got the Phoenix Suns, who's in 4th. Like, the Lakers don't have anything to worry about. Like, I've seen a whole bunch of people talking about, oh, you see what the Nets did? See what the Nets are doing? Even the Lakers without AD, like, they're not gonna make it to the finals. We have this is a marathon, not a sprint. And y'all know that I'm not a Lakers fan. I'm a Celtics fan. We hate the Lakers over here. But I'm giving an objective point here, right? Lakers, y'all relax, man. Y'all don't got nothing to worry about right now, man. Just get y'all 3-point shooting up. Y'all be good. Look, Dennis Schroeder will be back soon. Anthony Davis is gonna be fine. Like, y'all just relax, man, for real. People so worried.